What's going on, people of the internet? Thanks for stopping by the channel, checking this video out today. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Think about subscribing, commenting, hitting the like button, and hitting that thumbs up. If you are returning back to this channel to watch this video, thanks for coming back, and I appreciate your support. And again, if you're back but you haven't subscribed before, why not? Maybe you should think about subscribing. I'm trying to get more video content out as much as I can. Today was a decently nice day and I'm off. I figure I would go for a ride. I wanted to talk about AGV K6 helmet. That I have 4,300 kilometers on this helmet, plus 2 days of the rider safety course as well. I don't know how many kilometers we put on those 2 days, but it was 8 hours a day, pretty much non-stop on the bike other than lunch break. Now, all the prices that I talk about are going to be prices in Canadian funds. When I bought this helmet last year, which was, I think, June or July of 2021, I went to a helmet store in another province, tried on probably 4, maybe 5 helmets. It came down to that kind of the price range I was looking at the time. This is the best one that fit right out of the box. I paid, I think it was about $700 plus taxes. Again, like I said, Canadian. And then I paid another $170, I think, for this visor. So all in all, I'm at like $800 and almost $900. For the first little while, this helmet fit great. I had no issues with it. It was a little snug, but I mean, it's a brand new helmet. Everything's snug when they're brand new usually, unless you buy the wrong size, then of course it's not going to be snugly. But it felt great. Like the padding and everything was good. I had no pressure points right off the bat. He told me I'm a intermediate oval. Now I might be a little bit more oval than intermediate oval. They said intermediate oval, so we're gonna go with that. All the pros to this helmet: it's got a decent field of view. The only thing is that when I look at my peripherals, I can see the pin locks. Not very much, but I can see the edges of the views on each side when I'm looking straight through. But otherwise, I mean, top to bottom and all that, it's okay. I'm a new rider. Honestly, I don't know what's good, what's not enough, what's too much. The field of view, I find, is good. I honestly, I have no issues with the field of view at all. The padding was soft. I didn't find it scratchy or itchy or rough. For the most part, I felt it fine. There was no issues at all. And still, right now at 4,300 kilometers, it's still no issue as far as how the padding feels. It's got multiple detent. The build quality of it overall is good, and it's fairly light. Again, me being a new rider, I'm sure it is fairly light. I think it's kind of heavy myself. It could be light, and honestly I wouldn't know the difference because I have no way of judging it. This is my first helmet. I don't have anything else. So as far as lightness goes, I think it's okay. Now when you start adding a GoPro and comm system and all that, it starts getting heavy. Now at the time when I bought this, all they had was gray. I actually wouldn't have minded a white one or something brighter than the gray. It was a decent price. My son, when he got his helmet at the same time as me, and his was freaking expensive. I didn't want to spend as much on my helmet. The break-in, it broke in pretty quick. I wore it for 20 minutes, half an hour, for almost a week to break it in. So I wanted to get it broken in for when I took my rider course. It broke in quick. It didn't take very long to break in at all, and then it shaped to my head. Now the con sides to this helmet, I don't find that it breathes very well. Now maybe that's because I'm behind a fairing with a taller windshield. There's not a whole lot of air that comes through here. I'm a thick guy, I'll admit it, and I have a hot head in more ways than one, but anyways, that's besides the point. So I sweat pretty easy, and I'm an oily guy to begin with. It doesn't quite move the air like I wish it would. I have the pin lock in so it doesn't fog up, and it was pretty easy to install. As far as the padding goes, yeah, it broke in quickly. That's a good thing, but the negative part about it is what I find is on the cheeks, head to like on the top, it broke in a little too much for my liking. When I first got it, the guy had me wear it in the store for about 15-20 minutes to make sure there's no hot spots, which is awesome. When it broke in, and I couldn't move it side to side really, but when it broke in, I could move it side to side. Like it moves pretty good now. Pretty much have to replace the padding in order for it to get back to the way it was. It's either that or get a new helmet, one of the two. And if I have to replace the padding twice a year, I might as well just buy a new helmet. It's coming out to the same price anyways. and at least that way I can choose a different color. I do have another helmet that I ordered, and there will be a video on that because there's been some issues. What I find now, since everything's broken in so much, when I have the GoPro on, it pulls the helmet downwards, so it's going down like this, so I have to keep pushing my helmet back up. It's not riding on my eyebrows. Maybe other people have experienced it too. There's some things I learned from it. The padding, I think either the material of the padding itself, like on the inside, they need to switch that up with something that's maybe a little bit firmer, that doesn't wear out as easy. But overall, I'm pretty happy with this helmet. It's going to be my backup helmet. For now, it's going to be my main helmet until I get my other one. I'm not getting rid of it. It's kind of be like my oldie but a goodie type helmet. The only other thing that I found for negative wise is switching visors. On the side here, they got a little pin that you open up your visor all the way. You got a little thing that you pull down to pop it out. Now, if you're putting a dark tint back on like this one, where you can't see the mechanism in there, you're going to struggle trying to get it back into place, because you can't just push it in and let it snap. You have to pull it down, push it in, let the slider back up so it locks into place. So that's then another drawback. So I don't know if they need to make just this last section here clear and the rest of it's tinted. I don't know. Maybe they can do that on the next K7, I guess. Same with the padding, fix the padding, hopefully. But yeah, so other than that, I mean, overall it's a good helmet. There's a couple things that they do need to fix. Oh, maybe the other one is make the ear pockets a little bit deeper for thicker speakers like this Cardo. It's a thicker speaker, so it needs more room. Right now it's pushing up against my ears pretty bad. If they can make that a little bit deeper, that'd be awesome as well. Anyways, guys, I hope that helped somebody out if they're looking at getting this helmet. Take care, guys, be safe, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.